A very good morning to my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are studying well. So, in our last class, we had completed chapter 1 and half of chapter 2. Today, we will continue to chapter 2, the sentence. So, we had completed exercise B. Now, we will move to exercise C. So here what we have to do, rewrite the following passage using capital letters and full stops where necessary. So we will start from here. Fables are short stories that have a moral or message for us. So here you can see first letter should be capital, as I told you. Fable F should be capital. Now move to the something to learn and keep in mind as we grow up. Most of the fables have animal characters who think and act just like human beings. It believed that many of the fables were first told by a wise person called Aesop. Aesop lived hundreds of years ago in a country called Greece. So here you can see something to learn and keep in mind as we grow up. Here in grow up you have to put full stop because the sentence is stopped here, and after full stop first letter should be in capital, so M should be in capital. Most of the fables, okay, characters who thinks and act just like human being. Again here the sentence stops in human being, full stop, and first letter should be in capital, so it should be in capital. It is believed that many of the fables were first told by a wise person called Aesop. Aesop lived 100 of years ago in a country called Greece. Full stop again, and first letter should be in capital. His stories became so popular that people passed them on from generations to generation. Many proverbs and saying that we use today are based on these fables. Here his stories became so popular that people passed them on from generation to generation. After generation to generation, put a full stop, and first letter should be in capital. Many proverbs and sayings that we use today are based on these fables. We had completed this exercise, I think. Yes, no more changes now. So let's move to the next page. Here you can see in this next page there are 4 kinds of sentences. We already studied in our last class. There are 4 kinds of sentences. You have to make this chart in your notebook, okay? Here the first word. So here in the kinds of sentences, first is assertive or declarative sentence. Second is imperative sentence. Third is interrogative sentence. And fourth is exclamatory sentence. Here, assertive or declarative sentence. Read the following sentences. Kunal is an intelligent boy. Farah loves to eat ice cream. These are assertive or declarative sentence, you can say. These sentences are saying or state something. These sentences are saying something, or it's a kind of a statement, you can say. That's why these sentences are declarative sentence. You have to write this in your copy also. You have to make this chart in your copy. Here are some more examples of assertive sentence. Ashoka was a great ruler. Sachin is a good batsman. These both are assertive sentence or declarative sentence, you can say. Remember, the assertive sentence says or states something. It ends with full stop. Imperative sentences. Read these sentences. Don't talk in class. Please open the door. Take the medicines regularly. These all are commands, I think. The above sentence express command. Yes, as in example first, request as in example second, and advice in third. This one is command, this one is request, and this one is advice. All these sentences are imperative sentence. Yes, these all are imperative sentence. An imperative sentence is that which express a command, a request, or an advice. This one you have to write in your notebook also. Here are some more examples of imperative sentences. First one is go out of the class. This one is command. Let's move to the next one. Please pass me the sugar. Please pass me the sugar. This one is request. You should eat healthy food to stay healthy. This one is advice. An imperative sentence express a command, a request or an advice. It ends with a full stop. Keep this in your mind. It's very important. Interrogative sentences. Read the following sentences. What are you doing here? Have you finished your breakfast? These sentences ask questions. Sentence, this you have to write in your notebook. Sentence which ask questions are called interrogative. You have to write the definitions and with an example and an example. Some more examples of interrogative sentences are given below. First one is, did you finish your homework? When will you go to the market? Remember, an interrogative sentence asks questions. It ends with a question mark. You can see here, question mark. Exclamatory sentence. Read the following sentences. How nice of you to have come. What a beautiful baby, says. All these sentences express some strong feeling. We can see these sentences are expressing strong feeling. So these sentences are exclamatory sentences. You have to write this also in your notebook. Sentences which express some strong feelings are called exclamatory sentence. Some more examples of exclamatory sentences are given below. First one is, how exciting the trip was. What an interesting match it was. The both are exclamatory sentence. An exclamatory sentence expresses a strong feeling. It ends with an exclamation mark. Keep this in your mind. Move to the next page now. Now, these sentences actually means you go to sleep. You get up from bed. You is the subject. It is not stayed but impelled. Okay, I'm sorry. I've been to page number 12. Subject and predicate chapter, but we should have to be in this page number 10 after this exclamatory, this exercise D. Okay, now let's complete this exercise. So identify the following sentences as assertive, imperative, interrogative or exclamatory sentence. This exercise you have to do by yourself in your notebook. Yes, this you have to do it in your notebook by yourself. Napoleon was a great leader. Can you tell me which sentence is this? Assertive, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory. Which sentence is this? Yes, this is a statement. So it's assertive or declarative, you can say. Napoleon was a great leader. It's an assertive sentence. Next, I love reading storybooks. It's also a statement. So it's an assertive. Why are you sad? I know, you all know that. It's an interrogative sentence. What a delicious meal it was. We can say exclamation mark here. That's why it's a exclamatory sentence. Open page number 30 of your English book. It's a command. That's why it's a imperative sentence. Junk food is not good for health. This is assertive statement. That's why it's a assertive sentence. How exciting the match was. You can see exclamation mark here. That's why it's a exclamatory sentence. What will you have in tea or coffee? It's a interrogative sentence. Please pass me the sugar. Imperative sentence. Now, exercise E. Rearrange the words to make sentences as directed. Begin Each sentence is with a capital letter and use proper punctuation marks at the end. The first word of each sentence is in bold. So you have to rearrange the sentence to make the given sentence. Here, the dress was how gorgeous. So how will you write the sentence to make it an exclamatory sentence? We will write like, how gorgeous the dress was. This exercise and this exercise, this both exercise you have to do in your notebook. So the first one is, the dress was how gorgeous. So you have to write it, how gorgeous the dress was. Next is assertive sentence we have to make. So favorite fruit my mango is. My favorite fruit is mango. Okay. Now assertive again. Have hair I long. I have long hair. Imperative. Give glass please me a water of. Me of water. So how will you write? How will you write the sentence? Please give me a glass of water. So I have written the answers of these questions so that you can do this exercise very clearly. First one was, the dress was how gorgeous. So we have to make in exclamatory sentence. I've written here the answer. How gorgeous the dress was. Put exclamation mark here. Next is, favorite fruit my mango is. So the answer is, my favorite fruit is mango. Now third is, have hair I long. I have long hair. Next is, give glass please me of water. Imperative, we have to make imperative sentence here. Please give me a glass of water. Do stay where you. Interrogative. Here you can see, where do you stay? An interesting was what book it is. What an interesting book it was. Number 7, plays she basketball hockey. She plays basketball and hockey. First off, assertive sentence. We make assertive sentence here. Are looking what you for. What are you looking for? We made interrogative sentence. Are you why crying? Interrogative. Why are you crying? I have completed. You all have to write like this. Okay. You have to complete this exercise in your notebook. Don't forget that this exercise and this exercise you have to complete in your notebook. So let's move to the next exercise, next lesson, which is this, subject and predicate. Here in this chapter we will understand that what is subject and what is predicate. Here you can see, now we know that a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. We all know that. Example, Suhana is a good student. A sentence can be divided into two parts. Suhana is a good student. Here this one is this is the subject and this is predicate. Suhana is the subject because the subject is about Suhana. The sentence is about Suhana. The words is a good student is the predicate, because this part tells us something about the subject Suhana. This part of sentence is telling about Suhana. That's why this word is subject and this is predicate. The part of sentence which tells us what the sentence is about is called subject, and the part of sentence which tells us something about the subject is the predicate. So you have to note down this definition in your notebook. Let us read some more sentences. Subject, predicate. Birds fly. The birds flew away. The two babies were feeling scared. The two babies were feeling scared. Birds fly. The birds flew away. The two babies were feeling scared. As we can see, the subject and the predicate can be made up of one word. As an example, first, two words as in example second, more than two words as in example 3. Here example first we can see one word, here two words, and here three words you can see. Make subject. The order of subject and predicate. Usually the subject comes before the predicate, but often for emphasize the predicate can come before the subject. Here you can see example, in that jungle lived a lion. For emphasize, for making a situation, the sentence, the subject comes after predicate. In some, oftenly you can say, oftenly, sometimes it comes in after predicate. Again, in imperative sentence the subject is not mentioned. Here some imperative sentence are given, go to sleep, get up for bed, but here you can see subject is not mentioned. Now move to the next page. Here these sentences actually mean you go to sleep, you get up from bed. Use the subject, it is not stated but implied. You can see in imperative sentence, most of the imperative sentence we subject always not mentioned. Most of the sentence, you can say most of the imperative sentence. So it doesn't mean that that sentence don't have a subject. We cannot say that. Always in that type of sentences, you is impelled, you as a subject is taken always. It is not stated but impelled. You is not stated there, but it is impelled in each and every imperative sentence. You can say imperative means we just studied earlier, command or any request, advice, you can say. So move to the exercise A. Identify the subject and predicate in the given sentences. Example, Sumi came first in class. Sumi is subject and came first in class is predicate. Now we will complete this exercise. Identify the subject and predicate. We have to find out subject and predicate in the sentence. Fatima and Asin are good friends. So here you can see Fatima and Asin were subject and the rest of sentence was predicate. Here you can see. Next is across the river in the small village. In is the small village, so the small village is subject and across the river is predicate. This exercise you have to do in your notebook. The children of junior classes have a holiday tomorrow, so the children of junior classes is subject and have a holiday is predicate. Stand in a queue. Stand in a queue, so it's an imperative sentence, you can see, but you stand in a queue, but you is impelled here, it's implemented here. You is, it's not stated but it's implemented because it's a imperative sentence. Predicate, whole sentence is predicate and this one is subject. Now fifth one is Vishal is absent today. Vishal is subject, we all know that. Now is absent today is predicate. Mohan and his teammates have won the match. Mohan and his teammates is subject and have won the match is predicate. My dream is to be a doctor. Here my dream is subject and is to be a doctor is predicate. Most of my classmates stay in Noida. So here most of my classmate is subject, stay in Noida is predicate. You, subject, cannot drink water inside the class is predicate. Shalini is unwell. Shalini is subject and is unwell is predicate. I hope you all have completed this exercise. So now I move to the next one. Move to the next exercise. Match the subject with the predicate to form meaningful sentence. Subject and predicate, you have to match it, but I will write the numbers. So you all write numbers so that it could look neat and clean. Veena has gone to school. My hobby had sandwich is reading. It is raining heavily. I am going to Kashmir for vacations. My favorite food is Chinese. My birthday is in June. I had a sandwich for breakfast. Mohan Mohan was upset with her. Meena was upset actually, not Mohan. So 7th we have 8th. Mohan lives in Kolkata. Meena was upset with her results. 9th. And Payal can speak French. Yet completed. Here we have to fill up these sentences to make a suitable by adding a suitable subject. So Dash works in an office. So you can, I hope you can complete this exercise by yourself. It's your homework. Complete this exercise by yourself. Dash works in an office. My father, you can write my father, my sister, my brother. A zebra has black and white strips. The stars shine in the sky. The children are in a school. Venus is the planet closest to the earth. Venus. The baby is playing with the toys. Tuesday will come tomorrow, or Monday will come tomorrow, because we all know that Tuesday will come tomorrow. That's why we will write here Tuesday will come tomorrow. Dhruv is very intelligent. Rahul is very intelligent. Seema is very intelligent. Study in my school. My brother study in my school. You can write my siblings studied in my school. Dash has large ears. The elephant has large ears. I hope you can understand that. Now here you can see, fill in the blanks with suitable predicates. This exercise you have to do by yourself in book, not in your notebook. And this exercise also you have to do in your book. My grandfather walks using a walking stick. Manish and Ravi are best friends. The baby is very cute. Some boys are very naughty. The book has a red cover. Lata Mangeshkar is a great singer. My favorite cartoon is Doraemon. Veena is beautiful. Jack and Jill went up the hill. The captain of the team is very arrogant. So you have to write this exercise in your book. Let's move to today's assignment. So here is your assignment. First one is write all the given definitions in your notebook with examples. Second is complete exercise D and E from page number 10 in your notebook. You have to complete D and E exercise from page number 10. Complete C exercise and D from page number 13 in your notebook. Write 2 pages of cursive handwriting book in neat and clean handwriting. all this is your assignment for today's class. So complete your all work which we completed in your grammar book, and if you have any doubt you can ask me. We will meet in our next class on Wednesday. Till then, take care. Bye bye.